Welcome to the Saturday Update. Nath Gardner with you. Despite COVID concerns in Japan, the International Olympic Committee is convinced it will be safe for the Games to go ahead. There's a state of emergency still in place in Japan due to a rising number of infections, with strict rules imposed on residents. IOC Vice President John Coates says the country is working to boost its vaccination rate ahead of the July Games.
Our position is we just have to make sure that we get on with our job. And our job is to ensure these games are safe for all the participants and all of the people of Japan.
A crime scene has been set up in Townsville following the death of a woman. The 29-year-old was found with a life-threatening neck wound and was taken to hospital in a critical condition where she later died. There's been a recall of 10 batches of Hydralite tablets. The Therapeutic Goods Administration says it's due to an unacceptable risk to pregnant women. The batch numbers are on the TGA website. Schizophrenia Week begins Sunday with a new campaign revealing 1 in 5 Australians experienced a mental disorder in the past year. Mental Illness Fellowship of Australia CEO Tony Stevenson says people diagnosed with the illness face an uphill personal battle.
It's important that we realise that schizophrenia is an illness like any other illness. People need support and they need to be encouraged to reach out and get that support.
And Australia is taking part in a global trial of a drug which targets plaque on the brain that's hoped can help stop the progression of Alzheimer's. Around 1,500 people with early signs of the disease will take part. To sport now, Brisbane has proved too strong for Richmond in the AFL, getting up by 28 points at the Gabba, 102-74. Lions coach Chris Fagan says the boys' hard work is paying off, notching up their 6th straight win.
A lot of those guys have been waiting in the wings for a couple of years now. The team's been performing consistently well. We haven't had too many injuries and they've had to wait for their opportunity. But when it's come along, they've taken it so far, so credit to them.
In NRL, Cronulla has got up in a thriller against the Dragons. Final scores 13-12, thanks to a Chad Townsend field goal in extra time.
The moments you train for, you live for that stuff, and I had a few earlier on that got charged down, but, you just got to stay on it. Mistakes happen, things happen in a game, you stay on it, you back the work that you've done at training, just head over the ball and kick through it.
While the Warriors have beaten the West Tigers 30-26. In entertainment news now, Prince Harry is now claiming the monarchy tried to smear his wife Meghan. The Duke of Sussex has hit out at his family in a bombshell documentary. Harry also opening up about his struggles with his mental well-being and the trauma that haunts him after the death of mother Princess Di. And Drew Barrymore has confessed to accidentally sending a risque video of herself to a 16-year-old boy. It was actually meant to be sent to Cameron Diaz. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.